Now we are live. Good evening.
Good evening, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Real Talk with Jody and Telly. And today I got Cuzzo coming back. I got Miss Francis coming back. And we're going to talk about adulting today because we all have to adult. You know, it's not fun. We don't really want to do it, but we all got to adult, you know? Like, did you guys do adult things today?
All day.
I mean, I had to go to work. I had to respect my elders. I had to listen to BS. So we all had to adult. And today we're gonna talk about. I got a good grip full of questions today that we're gonna knock out the park because that's what we talk about. We talk about everything on here. So Telly,
Yes,
did you adult today?
I mostly slept today. That's my adulting.
That's your adulting. Hey, you know what though? We'll take it. Cuzzo, hurry up and eat your watermelon.
Keep saying it up.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. My bad.
Did you adult today?
A little bit, man, but I did what Telly did. So, but
Tell you, man, that's
I got some adulting to do tomorrow, so I already know it's pre-planned. So
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We're going to take a second to make sure we get all this stuff shared out and get the people watching.
What's up, Jimbo?
Jimbo, Miss Teresa, Miss Francis, if you want to share this to your friends, make sure you share it to your friends. Let them know that you on TV, you live. So while we all sharing stuff, first things first, shout out to my boy Jimbo. Tomorrow he will be making his chicken and dish rice tomorrow. So if you don't feel like cooking tomorrow and you want a little bit left over for lunch on Thursday, yo, holla at my boy Chef Jimbo, bro. He gonna get you right. And you get the chicken, the rice, and a piece of pecan cake. So
Coach A in the house. What's up, Coach?
so right, so holla at my boy Chef
what's up,
Jimbo.
Coach
And
A?
Friday, he's making a ghetto special for all you black people out there that love to put shrimp and everything. My boy is making shrimp and grits I don't know what it is, but he got this little gravy sauce that he put on the grits. Bro, when I tell you that, it is busting. Okay, that shit is so good. And you get a piece of I can't remember what cake would come with that. I think some type of pound cake. Whatever it is, it's busting. And it's all $18. So holla at my boy Jimmy. He gonna get you right every single time. And yeah, so holla at my boy Jimmy for the plates. Holla at my cousin. Oh, rum cake. Okay, yeah, he gonna get you right with the rum cake with shrimp and grits. So holla at my boy Chef Jimbo. Strong catering. Holla at my boy. While my cousin finishes watermelon. If you are in the video games and Twitch, listen, holla at my cousin Wolfpack. And he on that. Miss Francis, you still doing you still rocking out with the travel agency? You still setting up trips, Miss Francis?
Not at the moment, but I am selling my bomb coquito for the holiday season, which is
Oh
our
yeah.
version of eggnog.
Yeah, if you trying to get an early start on getting drunk for the holiday seasons, holla at your girl right here. She gonna get you right.
Yes.
She gonna get you right.
Hold on. What is it? Mojitos?
Coquito.
Oh, coquitos.
It's like
Okay.
a Puerto Rican rum, right? And like eggnog and Puerto Rican rum, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but there's no eggs in ours.
Oh, okay. How much is that?
So it's $20 for a big one. I think it's 1.75 milliliter bottle.
I might go ahead and grab a couple then.
Yeah.
That boy, wow. We gonna ship it up to you 2-day shipping, bro. We got you.
Okay, cool. No problem. I'll lay the 40 down for 2 bottles.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah,
And
no,
we also have Hennessy and rum. So you get to pick whether you want Hennessy or rum.
Gotta support my small black businesses now.
I can't mess with that rum. Oh Lord, you'll take me back to my Jamaica trip. I'll mess with that rum, man.
Hey, boy, we see
in
the
the cities.
pictures. We seen them pictures in Jamaica, boy. You was looking a little lean.
Boy, I was on the side of the pool like this. They like, hey, what you looking at something? Nah, bro, I don't even see nothing. Got my eyes wide open. I don't even see nothing.
That boy was done for. So listen, while we still getting all our shares and viewers up, so I told Telly we're gonna have a start off question. Normally we talk about a little news, but today we got a good start off question today, right? And Miss Francis, since you're the lady of the show tonight, I'm gonna let you answer this question first. Somebody hit me up with this question, and then we talked about it a little bit. But at what point in your relationship do you say it is okay to shit in front of your significant other? I'm talking about door wide open and they're having a whole conversation. At what point do you get okay with that?
I don't know, because I was in a relationship for 5 years and that never happened. Like, we lived in the same house and I scheduled my sessions. So I don't know. I would say it should happen within the year. If it's not happening, he ain't the one for you. He ain't the one for you.
That's
Trust me, I know.
So, but like y'all, you never like the whole time, like, nah, bro, I got a set time I go, and basically by the time he even know what's happening, the bathroom clear and everything, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, you kept it classy. I like that. Cuzzo, what you got?
Y'all gonna really ask me? Me, I don't care. I guess for me it's like if that situation presents itself, you know what I'm saying? I already brace for impact for anything. so you know what I'm saying? Because I could have went outside, smoked or something, and then she had to handle her business. And then I come in the bathroom, got to drain the lizard real quick or whatever, drain the monster, and then go, oh damn, what that smell is like.
You gotta play the shower.
I understand all that, but it's just me. I ain't sitting there looking for that. Like, hey, which day you gonna finally take a shit in front of me? You know what I'm saying? Well, we on Facebook together, sharing posts and everything. You gonna I didn't really first do that until I was married. Like when I was married, I still ain't sitting there because I'm like, man, I gotta light up an incense. You stink, man. I gotta go. You go play the game. I'm gonna go play a couple of quarters of 2K while you in here. You good?
Okay, Telly, hold up now. Your wife just said it was about a month or two when Telly came in to do that while I was showering. You want to elaborate on that?
I mean, it's self-explanatory. I had the shit. She was in the shower. I came in. I'm gonna use the bathroom. It would have been a lot sooner if it warranted. I don't give a damn. I done went to people's houses on the first night and met them for the first time. Let me use your bathroom and take a damn shit. I don't care.
I like Telly. I know he always got toilet tissue at his house.
Always. And baby wipes, whatever you need. Keep your butt nice and soft. Hey, it doesn't matter, man. If you got a shit, you just gonna take a shit.
Holding it in is dangerous.
Miss Amber, how long are you gonna be with somebody before you take a shit in front of that person?
Oh gosh, this is what I came into. Shit.
Yeah, this is what you walked into.
I don't know exactly. I just feel like that is like my private time. I want them to have their private time. I don't really want to smell nothing funky coming from you. I don't want you to smell nothing funky coming from me. I want to keep it sexy and cool. You just do your own thing. I'm gonna do my own thing, and
it ain't all
we can keep that separate like forever. I'm okay with that.
Thank you. I'm a 100% wholeheartedly agree with Miss Amber.
I don't want you to like pass gas while we're in bed. Like I don't want that. I want like normal. Just I don't want to do all that with that person.
Oh no, I
know it happens, but no.
So if y'all on the road trip and he gotta, go ahead and rip one up out Out the seat.
No, you can tell me all about it and tell me the urge to do it, but you gotta get out of the car. You gotta remove yourself. I don't want to no, I don't ruin the sexiness for me, please.
So you said if he fart, the sexiness is gone.
No, it's not that it's gone. It's just like that's something that kind of sticks with you in your mind. It's like you just want to not I don't want that to be a memory. Like just be private. Do your own thing, and that's just how I am. I don't want to know the little details about all that stuff. I don't. You can tell me all that. You can talk to me about it, but I just don't want to. I don't want to really. I don't want to visually see it, and I don't want to smell it, and I want it to just be like it don't even happen.
Hey, that's messed up. She
now, if it does, I mean, it's cool too. Like I've been in relationships where that's fine. It's fine, but don't. I mean, I just feel like I don't know. I want to keep all that stuff kind of separate. I don't know. That's just me.
Well, that's crazy. All right. Well, that was that. So, well, at least two of us on here keeping stuff private. I ain't shitting in front of you. Close the door, lock the door.
I gotta share it with the world, baby. Take it all in. I don't care.
No,
I gotta take you to the Super Bowl. You need to be there at the game.
Oh, Rhea say I don't want to be on the phone with you while you do it either. Wow.
What? So you mean privately? If somebody privately is on the phone with you, like, and you don't know they on the toilet, but then you hear that little real quick, you know what I'm saying? You don't even you're not there.
Hey, Rhea sound like she's speaking from experience.
Yeah, sound like
listen, I don't know why. Well, how come I can't hear? Why is this not louder? I can't really hear y'all very well. Is it me? I'm on my
Plenty
phone.
of people been on the phone with me, and they ain't know I was in the bathroom taking a shit. I'm not stopping. I'm gonna talk and shit at the same time.
Exactly.
Your wife said you be on video.
You're gonna talk your shit.
Exactly. Yep. Talk my shit.
I'll be on video chat doing it too. What's up? Hey, shit.
Right. Listen, we all know everybody does that, but to me, it's just like there's just it's like picking your nose. Like, don't pick your nose in front of me. I don't want to see you pick your boogers in front of me. Like, just there's some stuff that you need to do in private. There's some things that just deserve some privacy.
That's one thing, but taking the shit, I guess, is another. I don't think I can smell a booger, but okay. I'm just saying.
Listen, this started off real nice. So we're gonna hop into this question tonight. So, our first question of the night, right, was brought to you by like I said before, I am a person who takes questions from the fans, and I'm so serious when I say that. Our first question tonight was brought to you by Miss Rhea, and she had a good question, so we're gonna read her question tonight. It says, what is a good time frame for bringing someone over to meet the fam? And are you bringing your flings around certain family members? So,
yeah.
I'm going to let Cuzzo answer that question first.
Yeah.
I already know. I already know. Hold on. You ain't got nobody watching this, dude. How many people you got on your end?
Yeah, I always got somebody watching this. I got a feeling there's always somebody watching me, no matter what I do.
That boy bring a different one. Every time we go, he come over for the weekend to watch a football game.
Hey, you the cousin. You know how to, you know what I'm saying, keep it cordial, keep it like this and that. But at the same time, hey, I came to watch the game. I ain't come here to do all that. Hey, I told her, hey, you want to come and chill? And 9 times out of 10, a lot of those times were just like last minute. Hey, I just want to chill. All right, bet. I'm going to my cousin's house anyway to go watch the game. But really to meet like my kids, my mom, like for you to come over here and actually like getting to know all of that, like it's like almost after a year.
Almost after a year. So like how long before they meet in like the fam, the mom, kids? You say about a good year, a good 12 months before they meet mom and the kids. Mm-hmm. Okay. What about
it's some of them that ain't met them none, have not seen them in person, has not seen them walk or nothing. So I don't too much like, let me bring everybody over and this and that. No, I don't do that.
Yo, I just want y'all to know, just a little side note. Every single time we do a podcast, I'm part of this group that's like, you remember when the chick Chloe Haley was gonna play Ariel, and all these white people were all bent out of shape, and they made a whole Facebook group with like 50,000 people against her being a fictional character because the fictional character is white. Like, I'm part of this group, and I make sure I share our podcast to this group every single week. Like every single week, share our podcast to this group. I don't get many reviews back, but I share it to them every single time though. And a couple Donald Trump ones too. I share it to them too because I figure why the hell not.
But yeah, after that year, there's sometimes like you get like Miss Amber like to say. Amanda. I don't know why I said Amber, but Amanda said, so, certain people break their rules and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on the vibe and all that. But me, it's been the past couple of years, it's been like, okay, if she's been there vibing with me like almost after a year, then yeah. Come on, you can meet the kids.
So did I miss that whole conversation?
No, you didn't. I got quiet because he was talking.
Okay. I was gonna say because I didn't answer that. Okay.
No, you didn't miss nothing. No, you didn't miss nothing. You didn't miss nothing.
I tell you what, you can answer it now.
Yeah, go ahead.
So how long do you wait before somebody actually meets the fam and possibly your son?
Okay, so I'm having a really hard time hearing y'all. I don't know if it's my phone. I was gonna try to connect to my tablet and see if that would make it different. So if y'all see me like this, that's because I'm trying to hear. Me personally, at the point that I'm at now, I have my son. I have things that I have certain things that I want to make sure is happening in a relationship before I bring them around people, my family, stuff like that. I'm not going to wait a year, only because I feel like after a year, to me, that's a long time to know whether or not this person is going to be a long-term person in your life. I would say to meet my son, to meet my family, which could also be different for me because I don't have a lot of family down here. Like, it's just my mom. Like, we try our best to meet and do family things together. So in order to meet my family, we have to actually like travel and to like do stuff like big. So that would be major. But I would say after like about 5 or 6 months, if I know that I'm sure about you, or I think that I'm sure about you, you can slowly start to come around because I also have to see if you're going to interact with my child in a good, positive way. I have to make sure that he's taking to you in a nice way. I have to make sure that you're interacting with him in a nice way. So I would say 6-7 months to meet the family. And that's not like staying over and staying the night and we're all waking up to breakfast. I'm saying like to hang out, to meet each other, not really to just bum rush them with, hey, this is who mommy's with. It's like my son's old enough now to say, okay, I'm dating, this is what's happening. I want to make sure I like him. I do like him. I want to make sure that he gets along with my son or my people like that. So I would say 6-7 months, and I'm introducing to make sure that part's going to be okay. I don't want to invest too much time and there be some crazy weird interaction. And, for some reason, him and my, like there's been a lot of times where you come across people that are dating and for whatever reason, whether that person doesn't have kids or, whatever it may be, you have to make sure that person can get along with your children or your family too. So I'm not worried about like how, like so much of like, okay, I got to make sure my sister, my brother, my mom, everybody likes him, but I do have to make sure that my kids like him and they get along and they're cordial and they're cool and they're respectful and there's good energy there. So I would say 6 or 7 months, introduce them, see how it goes from there, slowly keep on building and going from there.
I mean, that's true. Tully, what's up? How long are they waiting before they meet the fam?
Shit, man, let me tell you. The guy told you, man, there's levels to this shit. You're on the first level, you get to meet my crazy ass cousin and my brother. That's it.
That's it.
And if you
One
pass,
level.
you pass.
Right.
One
Now,
level. That's it.
if you pass that level, then you get to meet my other brother. Now he the one that's gonna let me know what he really think about you, because he don't sugarcoat something. And if you can get his approval, then you move on to the next level. That's my sister. And she a trip. And she like you, then you can have access to mom and the
But
kids.
what is your time frame for all that? Like when do they meet your first brother, that first cousin or
They
whatever?
can meet my first brother, first cousin after 5 minutes, because I don't give a damn about them.
What about you? Who do you care about that matters?
Because them crazy boys. You know,
Ah.
they the fun guys. So you get the fun guys first. But man, really to actually complete and get to where you want to meet my mom and stuff, it's like after 6 months. You know, my mom, she don't live up here. She live in Mississippi. So if you get on the phone with her, then you know you made it. I'm very protective of my mom. You know, not just that. I don't know what that woman liable to say. She say anything. And then I'm like, man, you gotta forgive my mother. But she keep it real. You know, she'll tell you what's on her mind in an instant. She trying to date when I was a teenager was rough. You know, she come in, introduce her to a girl. She like, what's your name? What's your goals in life?
You're more worried about what your mama's gonna say rather than what your girl's gonna say.
I don't give a damn what she gonna say. She ain't gonna say nothing crazy. It's my mother, man. Right. She'll tell you. She'll tell you in a heartbeat though. Hey, you.
So let me ask you this question, because I've been asked this a lot of times. So let me ask you, if you're really crazy about a girl, right? You're crazy about this girl. You want her to meet your mom, everything. You love her. You want to wife her. That's what you're thinking in your head. She meets your mom don't like her. Is that a no-go for you? Or do you try to fix it and tell her how to like behave with your mom?
Well, you know what? I've never encountered that ever. Like everybody I brought home, my mom is cool with. My mom will tell you, I don't know you, so I don't know you not to like you. So she gives everybody a chance.
Right.
You know, so.
No, I like that. That's cool.
And I tell them, when you come to meet her, better talk correctly, because she will tell you in a heartbeat. You know, she'll actually throw you out the house. Get the hell out of my house. You know, like.
That's good.
But, you know, my mom, she's always been cool with everybody that I brought home. And she even tried to build a relationship with. So I never have to worry about her not liking anybody.
Right.
Now, if she didn't like you, she'll tell me after we broke up. You know, I really didn't like that.
She'll tell you after you broke up? She won't tell you during?
No, she'll tell me after.
Oh, no. But don't you think that's like, don't you think she needs to tell you during?
No, because she mostly think, this is what she thinks. As long as I'm happy, she cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know,
I like that.
I rock with that.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Francis, what about you? How long before you bring somebody around the fam?
I don't usually like people past 6 weeks. I was dating somebody last time I was on your show. I ain't dating him no more. I mean, I don't like people that long. So if you can't make it, I'm like telling you, you can meet some of my friends and my people but like my family, we have to hit certain milestones. I don't think it's a time frame, but we have to have been through some stuff as far as been on enough dates. We vibing. We've done a little double dates with my homegirl and them, and I know that I'm really trying to build something with you. I don't think it's a minimum of 6 months. It could happen in 4 months, or it could happen never. So I don't think it's a time frame, more so than it's milestones that you really need to be looking out for, making sure that that they're vibing and they're a good fit for you first, and that you're like.
So wait, the dude that you was dating last time you was on, you didn't already cut him loose.
Already.
Lord, what he did?
Over 6 weeks though. What did he do? What did
Just-
he do?
just- So he lied about
Oh,
something
man.
he didn't have to lie, and we
Okay, all right.
Not a
okay.
phone want to cut up. Not a phone want to cut up.
Hold on,
when we
she
get to
said
the
he
good
he
part.
he,
God
he
damn,
lied
come
about
on.
something. He lied about something he didn't have to lie about. So I mean, you ain't gotta lie off top.
So
like
was
that.
it a white lie or was it like
No, if
So
it's a lie, like
I'll let y'all be the judge. I'll let y'all be the judge.
okay, there we go. This is part
He's back at home. He's visiting. So he went to go visit his hometown. He was scheduled to come back Monday.
Mhm.
He texted me around 4 or 5. Guess whose flight got canceled? And so I'm like, okay, cool. And curiosity killed the cat. I'm a traveler. Anybody who knows me, I'm a traveler. It's seldom that flights get canceled randomly like that. There's usually a reason behind it, and it's usually a mass. So I say all that to say I figured out that the flight was never canceled. So I went on with it to the next day, just so to have a conversation. I was like, so what happened? Did they email you? Did they call you? Or did you get all the way to the airport? He was like, yeah, they emailed me because I would have been so mad if I made it to the airport. I mean, this is an elaborate ass lie.
saying
So
everything
after-
that's the problem.
So after he finished his story, I'm like, what was that to lie about? Because I know that you're lying. And then he was like, well, in my previous relationship, it would have been an argument if I told her I wanted to stay an extra day. And I'm like, what? Like, we're grown. Like, you damn near 40. I'm damn near 35. Like, come on, man, we grown. So I couldn't get past that.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you because that is he went
bitch.
above and
He made-
beyond to
he
lie
was
to
a-
you
like you
about
cheated
it.
anyways.
To make you
You
to
made-
make to make you feel like you're like you were the last girl. That's not who
Mm-mm.
you can't do that. No, that's not
Man,
acceptable.
why?
I don't blame you at all.
Man, I'm
He
saying
was-
another day we having fun over here. What's the lie about
Nah,
that?
hey.
Like,
That
We-
yeah,
hey, I'm
no,
over here
that's
having
not
know.
fun.
okay. No,
He
you
was
you
good.
did the right thing.
He was with his high school fling. He was with a bitch.
There you
No,
go.
no,
There
you
I ain't
go.
buying
And,
that.
and that's the thing. My thing about it was, I like I told him, as adults, we are entitled to live our lives and do things and pursue things that make us happy. So it sounded crazy. But yeah.
Rico
No,
said,
that
like, we
does
can't
sound
fuck
crazy. And
Southwest
at
flight
his
logs.
age,
Yeah.
and also too, like at your age and my age, like I don't know how anybody else feels, and I can't speak for anybody else, but I'm not looking to like date to like just have a good time anymore. Like I want my next man to be like my husband. Like that's where I'm at. I'm looking for that. And if you can't be honest, you can't just be truthful about what you're doing, that's a problem. So I don't blame you at all. I don't
Telly,
blame
what
you
about
at all.
What's your verdict? What Buddy up to?
What you mean? What he did that? What he did?
I said he was with a chick. My cousin
Oh,
said he was with a chick.
Yeah, he was with it. I'm with
I'm
you, man. He
just
was
asking
with a
Telly.
chick.
Telly, what's your verdict on this? What you think he was up to?
Ah, man.
Like, why he lie?
That-
That's all Telly asking is that why he lie?
Right. Like, why are you lying,
Why did you
man?
lie?
For him to lie, yeah, he was with some shit.
Even if he wasn't, he made himself sound like he was though.
Yeah, that's what it all looks suspicious to me, man.
If you have to lie, like if let's just say he wanted to stay and hang out with his family or whatever a little bit longer, the fact that you went through that whole elaborate lie,
My flight.
that's a problem. That's the problem. Like you went above and beyond to lie about something that could have been so simple. So that means you're gonna lie about the real simple stuff. Because he could have said, you know what, baby, I'm having a really good time. I didn't want to leave my family, and my job is cool, and I got the money to change my flight. I'm gonna stay for 2 or 3 days. I miss you. Can't wait to see you, but I'm gonna stay.
That would have been better. He had a schedule.
He could have said that rather than like,
scheduled a big appointment, and it was after the flight was supposed to be scheduled, so he had to stay.
well,
That's all that was.
Somebody
Listen, so that's it. Second part of the question: Do you bring your flings around certain people in the family?
Okay, so my question
You-
is, when you say flings, I have a big problem with this word. When you say flings, are you asking me, do I bring who I'm only playing with and fucking with? Like you're talking about like
Yeah,
a
do you
fling.
bring them around like flings? Do you bring them around certain people in your family?
No, if you're a fling, you got one thing that you got to do, and that is
And
what you got
smash
to do.
and dash.
That's
Smash
that.
and dash.
We are not doing anything else. We don't have time for nothing else. If you are my fling,
Damn.
then we are doing that one thing and that one thing only. So no.
Out of there. Man,
Okay. Telly, what about you? You obviously Telly's just bringing flings, the brother and the cousin, and that's it. That's all you get.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, that's all you gonna get out of me. Hell, you lucky if you get that.
Damn.
You a fling.
Hey, boy, y'all treat these flings in these comments hard. Trevon said not a chance.
Who brings a fling anywhere?
Hey, who
A
brings
fling is a
the
fling.
shadow.
They got one
Fling
purpose
hide
and
in
one
the
purpose
shadow.
only.
Yeah.
There's no
Right.
need to do no. If I'm bringing anybody around anybody, it's because I believe that you have potential. If you are my fling, which is a really nice word for it, I like that. Yes, but no, we don't have time to do nothing else because you're my fling.
Well, I ain't gonna say fling. So if you and your fuck buddy, what happened if y'all got to talking a little bit seriously? How about that? What happened if it
Okay,
got
but
to a point?
if you're my fuck buddy and then you turn into something more, then at that point you're not my fling anymore. You're like my boo. You're like who I'm talking to. But a
So
fling, a fuck
can
buddy.
can men give these same upgrades as women can? Or
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah,
only
absolutely.
women
Y'all
can?
do the same
Oh,
thing
okay, I'm just
anyway.
trying to
What are
make
y'all
sure.
talking about?
Hey,
Yes,
nigga,
absolutely.
you did it.
Because I don't say fling. Hey, I'm your
I
little
don't
fuck
say
buddy.
fling either. Fling is not my
I'm-
word. I'm like, oh girl, I got a new fling. I don't say that.
Hey, I call it. Hey, I'm your 1159.
Listen, you have a okay, so nowadays a fling is called a friend. You know, a friend is a fling. Oh, that's my friend. That's what we do. No, if you're my friend like that, or you're my fling, or you're whatever. No, there's a difference. We don't have time to go around and be berating around
Okay,
town.
real. I like that real. Fling upgraded the boo thing. Okay.
Now you can do that if y'all both
it's happened
decide
to the best
that if y'all both decide that it's going to be more than that, then you do want to bring that person around your friends, the people that you hang out with the most. You want to get their opinion, you want to get their view, you want to see how they feel, like y'all vibe. It's like, oh, y'all look cute together. Oh yeah.
You know what?
But no,
you know what happens? You know what happens? Is I'm gonna tell you what happens with y'all females. See, y'all get y'all a little sneaky
like it.
link,
Come
little
on, Peppo, give it to
1159,
me.
and see
Yeah.
what happened is you after some time you realize that nigga ain't shit. And if you would have brought him around your friends, somebody could have pre-warned you that he was shit. Cause see, I see this happen a lot with people. But like I was
well,
dealing
I mean that's true too. Like if you can,
for a while.
but this is what I'm saying. If when you want to do something private as just hook up with somebody, that's just what it is. It's private. You're not really trying to get anybody's opinion because you're just doing what your body is telling you that you want to do. When you want to be serious with somebody is when you want to start, trying to bring them around your friends, trying to bring them around what you're, the people that you hang around and see how they interact, see how they fit, how they mold into that. But a fling, if I know that I'm just sleeping with you and
I
it's
don't
only
do
for
fling.
sex,
We know, we kicking niggas to the curve. in
Right,
6
weeks.
We
6
know
weeks,
damn well
he
you
don't
ain't
even get a long enough. He don't even get a long enough job interview to get on the job. So we already
Right.
know.
Well,
Yes, because if you hit this twice, we go together.
Preston
no.
got niggas not even making it
Whoa.
past 90 days.
That sounds
So
like a
you gotta
domestic
go.
violence
90, you ain't
case.
even making it past 90 days. So
That
you
sounds like
can't do
domestic
it no
violence.
way.
Hey, fellas, pay attention to what she just said. If you hit
I
twice,
said, if you hit this twice, we go together. We're a couple.
Look, bro, you're locked in, bro.
We're
You
getting
And I
locked.
like that
married.
too.
I mean,
So, yes.
Wait,
That-
did you say twice?
She only said twice. Twice.
That's it, twice.
Mm.
Hold on.
listen, so
I'm scared of her.
because that's the first time I reserved the right to walk away. If you come, if I come back to you, we're together.
Hey, this a bitch.
See, that's where I get a little. I'm glad that she said that because
Please don't tell me you agree.
maybe I'm old school because it used to be when we hooked up and we got together, we were like a thing, right? We were like a couple. Nowadays, it seems like it's not like that anymore. See, I don't hook up with people no more. I'm not gonna hook up with you. I'm not into hooking up and being a fling and all this. I'm not gonna just like have sex with somebody and go home and do all this and do all that. I like what she said. It's like if we're going to do all that,
But
Everybody's so perplexed. Everybody's so perplexed.
twice? Just twice.
Listen, so let me be clear. I am 32 years old. I'm not linking up with nobody. I've never linked up with anybody after the club. Anybody on this motherfucking live can vouch for that. Not y'all, I'm saying anybody who's on my friends list. I've never left the club with anybody. So we've gone on a few dates. You've been whining and dining me. You've been really pursuing me if you got the draw. So if you've been really pursuing me and actively pursuing me for this extended period of time, and I let you hit, and I like it enough to come back the second time we go together. And I say that just so y'all know, this isn't an unwritten rule. I go into the first time with if you hit this first, we go together. I've never had anybody turn down the offer.
Oh, this is
Telly,
beyond me.
Uncle Telly, what you got?
Oh, this is
You heard what she said.
beyond
If you
me.
get this twice,
This is out
we
of my
go
pay
together.
grade.
Uncle Telly,
no.
what you got for us?
Let me tell you something, man.
Kelly is perplexed.
No,
Let me tell you
my
something.
palms
Yeah.
are sweating right now for what she just said because I'm like twice. Just
Telly, what you got? Tell
I
us.
mean, I understand what she's saying.
No, I understand.
I
I
understand
mean,
what she's
and
saying,
I
too.
see where she
I
coming
understand
from.
what she's saying.
But she
But
gave
I understand
if I got
exactly
it, if
what
I
she's
hit it
saying.
twice, we don't go together because we ain't had that conversation. You just gave it up twice.
nothing about the conversation. The conversation was that's
You
it.
know. Now if we sit
No,
down
Go
and
into
have
it
that
before the
conversation,
first time.
No. See, that's the problem because nowadays y'all you can go now y'all can go 4, 5, 7, 10, 12 times and it's because nothing was verbally said. We go together with it. Y'all think it's all just effing.
No, if I
No.
come back
There's
And
some
to a
women that do
woman,
that
to
too.
a woman
who is not promiscuous, who's not out there
you
getting
got
out
good stuff, so
stuff.
I'm coming back.
When you commit to somebody more than one time, that is kind of saying that that's how it used to be.
Don't
That's
you
the
got a
problem.
Chick-fil-A
That's
app?
not how
Hold
it
on.
is anymore.
Don't you got a Chick-fil-A app on your phone? And
What
you
does that
got it
mean?
because you keep going back to Chick-fil-A because they got the good
Goddamn
stuff.
right.
You don't get an app to a place you don't go back to.
And
So, yeah.
when do y'all commit to somebody? When somebody gets pregnant, when do y'all commit?
No.
You know what? You know
No.
what? The first time she have a
When?
lunch date with somebody, and I gotta say, now out of my heart done got broke because I done been out hoeing, and you done decided to go on a lunch date. So, bitch, now you done broke my heart. So now I
Hold
gotta
on,
kill myself.
Cuzzo, you giving the
See,
topic
that's the
side,
difference
and now I
between
gotta rock
men and women, though. It's like
you giving the topic
y'all
side.
think y'all can just come over here and hunch and hunch and hunch, and there ain't no commitment, there ain't no nothing, there ain't no. Go ahead.
Wait
No,
a
no,
minute.
because I want to go.
There
on
were some women. I know some women who have done that. And they
That's
done that
because
to
you're messing
me
with hoes, and
personally.
we're used to messing with hoe ass men.
No. Hold on.
You're messing with some hoe ass women, and that's the equivalent. She's saying as a woman,
let her go.
the way that it was, the way that it should be, is if I'm committing myself to you, if I'm committing my body to you more than twice, then that's a commitment in its own. That's how it used to be when people respected people.
But see, that's on a women's note, because at the end of the day, a lot of these women that would say something like that, they done have sat there and had sex with men more than twice, and there was no connection. There was none of that. I done it with certain women more than twice, and there was no connection, no nothing. But the thing,
but are those same women? Are those the same women that you're really actually taking out on dates, or is that the same woman that you're just like, hey, what's up?
out on dates. I done went and walked on the beach.
No.
I done went to the house. I done did all sorts of things for them. Even
That's why I say this. Communication is key. If I'm at this point in my life, if I'm going to give you that twice, we're gonna have to have a conversation. And if that conversation scares you off, then bye. Because I'm not giving my shit. We're not playing around.
It's my age group, because I don't hear no conversations after the second time. The second time conversation.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 29.
He's 29.
You're 29.
He's still in that young and dumb group.
Oh, so you're what was that? You're still young and stupid.
Hey. No. You shut up. Ain't no damn young and dumb, Jody. Shut your goddamn mouth. I know what the hell my mind got to do. I got kids and everything, and I know how to do right from wrong too, motherfucker. Now, don't you keep talking about that young and dumb shit. Nigga.
Listen, anybody who's ready for marriage is not out giving up their goods, no matter you're a man or woman.
Because y'all call me young and dumb, but I got married at 21, 22 years old.
And you divorced now, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
After 6 years.
You were too young to get married.
I had that talk.
I was in the military. I don't feel like I was wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong for doing what you had to do and what you felt like. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Being 21 and being 37 is different. It's a different. It's a different place. It's a different.
I just felt like I had a different mentality because
you tried.
Yeah, I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted. I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go through the noise of what most of these other dudes went through. You know what I'm saying? They already having kids out of high school and and you know they really with this girl because they ain't got no choice. That's all who they know.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? But
no. One, let me say I appreciate your service and all that. I really do. 21, very young to get married. You're not mentally, you are just not mentally able to make that type of long-term commitment at 21. You're not. How old are you now? 29? Aren't you different than what you were when you were 21?
Most definitely.
Okay. It's different. It's different. And every year, I swear to God, I thought I was grown. I was the most grown person ever. And now I'm 37, and I'm on a whole different level than I was even just 2 years ago.
So, this shit
but it seems like even some of the women I meet or whatnot, even if they're older than me or whatnot, they really had a childish mentality, had childish ways.
Listen. My baby daddy is way older than me. Way older than me. He's got the maturity level of a 19.
Hit the strap. Come on, stop playing.
Stop that madness. 38.
I'm just saying, age.
Real, you got you got 2 dogs I saw on your stories eating out of a Starbucks cup. You girl,
this nigga.
Hush.
This nigga. All in her story. Listen. We gotta bop on to the next subject. All right.
Who's he talking about?
I'm talking about Miss Rhea and her killer canines.
Yeah, her killer. Hey,
you got Cujo and Clifford over there. So listen, we're gonna swap over to the next question. All right, next question: how has social media impacted your everyday life on all aspects? Personal, dating, family, etc. I'm gonna let Aunt Cook them up. How has social media impacted your life on an everyday basis?
Well, I like it for the aspects that for the family that I'm not around and nowhere near me, they can keep up with my life, see the kids, see how they growing, see what I'm up to, and I can see what they up to and stay in communication with them, till we can get together. Now, in the dating part, man, social media is wild for dating. I mean, shit, dude, you talking about somebody that grew up in the 80s and 90s. So dating was more or less up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? So you really had to get to know a person. You had to meet them, go out, all this other stuff. You had close interaction. With the social media, though, all you doing is FaceTiming.
It's fake. It's Facebook.
And
it's
social media.
You can say it. It's okay.
Social media allows people to, put on a facade. to be who they want to be, but they're not. You know, so many lies on social media, and like she said, Facebook is fake, man. I've met so many fake people, like they like built themselves up and everything, like, and then they ain't shit.
Yep.
Men and women now, on
Both.
both sides.
Absolutely.
You know, it is crazy. You know, and it's so, you know, and it made it so, you know, everybody's at your fingertips. You know, it's worldwide. You can date a motherfucker in Brazil.
And really think that y'all dating.
Yeah,
They
you
got a
know,
whole
I'm gonna go get
and
me
they
a
got a-
Russian.
and they got
right.
a whole
I'm
fucking
gonna go
TV
get
show.
me a
Russia.
Listen, this is my thing. This is my thing when it comes to Facebook or Instagram or whatever you want to call it. To me, it is it's an outlet that people use to either make you know or feel or understand that they are happy at the moment, they are sad at the moment, they are indecisive at the moment, they're single at the moment, they're taken at the moment, they're whatever. You can put whatever you want to put on. It's a facade that people put on. It's fake. It's not real. And even if it is, people don't understand it anymore because it's so played out to where you just don't even know if you can even really trust what is going on in somebody's life. You can put on that you're so happy, you're so happy, you're so happy. Really, when you meet that person, they could be so depressed. You don't even know. It's about those likes. It's about those hearts. It's about getting acceptance. It's about, and some people don't abuse it like that. But a lot of people do. And I've learned over the past years, I'm about ready to just kind of delete my whole account because I know people in real life and what they portray,
Yep.
it's not real
It's so,
because I
man,
know
she's
what their
so
life
right.
is really like.
On a
And it is disgusting. It's disgusting to
Yeah.
see what they get out of it, but at the same time it's kind of sad because I can see that they're yearning for some sort of acceptance, some sort of
it's a
I
outlet
like you, you're
for
cute,
attention.
and it's just sad to me. It's sad.
Yeah, I get that. And there's a lot of people that's very depressed and they put it all through Facebook and stuff and you can see it. Cause what about you? How has social media impacted your everyday life on all aspects?
Yes.
My bad,
Mhm.
Telly. I didn't Telly. You all right over there? I'm sorry.
I think that is really sad. Like, honestly, to be honest with you, a lot of people use it as a clutch nowadays, and I think that's really kind of sad. Some people feel like this is their only outlet to get what they need to get from it. And when they get more likes and they get more comments and stuff, like if I can't text you or call you and say that I'm going through a hard time and you actually come over to my house or you text me on my real phone, like this is my thing. If I disappear off of Facebook for 2 months, my real friends are the ones who are going to actually text me and be like, hey, boo, I haven't seen you in a minute. What's going on? You know, they're not going to be like these people that are on Facebook who are really like, they have no idea what's really going on in my life at all.
I mean, that's,
and I'm not the type of person to like post and to do all that, but I see people that do that, and I know people that do that, and I know what's going on in their real life, whether they're happy, sad, this and that, whatever, happily married, and I on Facebook, and I know that they are not in real life.
But it's still,
hey,
listen.
Or people that are in a relationship and they act like they're single. I mean, it's fake.
It's still more of the thing with all of it is, it's like I saw one of the comments, one of the I think it was Amanda. She said I'm sad, this and that and everything, in which I believe in that. But like me and my cousin can vouch for this. There's a lot of people that don't like me just because of a post I made on there. like that. And it's probably, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a little weird. I like dark humor stuff. I like, you know, everything that I like. But if I share it, it's really meant to be funny. But a lot of people take it in like and be serious with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I sit there and go with social media. Really, at the end of the day, I can still weed out the fake. I can still it still shows me. Because if I sit back and gonna automatically think that everything is good with you, but then I come and see you in person, I know you lying. I know you putting on for Facebook.
But
That automatically, yeah, that
so
automatically
many
just puts
people
it. All
put
I
on
gotta do is see you.
Facebook.
All I gotta do is see you because it be motherfuckers all over the man. I'm so happy I got this and that, and I'm so da da da. And then I see them in public. It look like they got beat up in the back of the grocery store, and they just got out of a fight or something.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, bro, you really telling me you was just happy? Like certain people ask me, you was just happy 6 hours ago on Facebook, but yeah, I'm pissed off now. This 6 hours later, you know what I'm saying? So I tell people like, don't come to me fake. You better tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, like you'll go do in the court of law. Because when they come back and you hey, look, you come back and start talking to me about it, or somebody start asking, I'm gonna tell the truth. What you told me.
I agree with you 100%. And I think what's funny is because me, Francis, and Amber, we all live in the same city. It is that being single in Bradenton and being on Facebook, all it does is let you know who the fuck out here really cheating.
Right.
Because there's a lot of happy married motherfuckers and people in boxes. And you have no idea how awesome it is to be friends with women that are like attractive. Because when you cool with the attractive girls and y'all hanging out, and bro, my homegirls be like, hey bro, look at my inbox right quick. And I be sitting there looking at their inbox like, but this nigga met, and he just had a baby, and this nigga look, I be like, damn, these niggas out here trifling. And I'm talking about these niggas be so bold. We'll literally jump in the girl inbox on Monday and then post a picture with their bitch on Tuesday, right?
Listen,
And
that will never change. That will never change. And that's why I don't like the idea of people being like this free when people have taken advantage of the whole situation, right? But the cool thing is we all have access to all these other people. Like dudes will come in my inbox and then I'll go and look at their page and I see it says they're in a relationship with so-and-so. And then I go look on her page. She's super fucking happy. She thinks she's all in love. Her boyfriend is the best. But her boyfriend is hitting on me and this and that. I don't even take all that shit serious. It's the fact of convenience. People are convenient to other people. When you are that convenient to other people, people don't give two shits. And that's why I try to I'm not convenient on Facebook. You have to meet me in person to really know who I am. I like to post when I'm sad, when I'm happy. Listen, I've dealt with depression. I post about that. I've been happy. I post about that. I love my son. I post about that. And I post about everything. Not often. Nobody can really keep up with me. Nobody really knows what's going on. But when you really know me and understand me in real life, that's when you really know me. And that's what I've taken from all this. People will show you what they want you to see.
They show you what you
and
want to put
Facebook
out.
and Instagram and social media is an outlet for somebody to show somebody how happy they are or how sad they are or how depressed they are or how great they're doing. And sometimes it's to piss off the next person, to make the next person mad or happy or sad. I don't think that is real. It's not a legitimate way to understand anybody. I think it's a delusion that people put out there for the most part. So are there some people that are legit about what they post? Absolutely. I'm not saying that there's not people that are really posting what's really happening in their life. But people can manipulate and people can show you what you want to see. And it doesn't mean that it's a real aspect of what's really going on in their life. So I view social media, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, I don't view that as reality. I view that as what you want people to see.
I mean, for me,
I'm not judging nobody off of that. I'm just saying,
judging you like
you post what you want people to see.
I'm
it's
judging.
just your whole life that's being put on display. You can put whatever you want to put on there. It's
There's a lot
fake.
of people that do judge.
Miss Francis,
They do.
how has social media impacted your everyday life? Mind you, you just got off a 30-day ban for being disrespectful. So
Yeah, I wish I could go back to pre-social media. Honestly, social media is a huge distraction for me personally, but I do think it highlights people's strengths and weaknesses. So, like when people say Facebook ruined my relationship, nah, you were just a shitty person, and it just came out.
Exactly.
You know, your
Thank
girlfriend's
you,
not
thank you.
insecure. You're just a douchebag, and it came out.
Thank
So,
you, thank you.
That's one positive.
yeah, we gonna pause right quick. We gonna quadruple down on what she just said. Please do not jump on here.
That's so
Talking about
true.
social media ruin your relationship. No, motherfucker, you ruin your relationship. Because in all honesty, if you want to keep somebody in your life, you will do what the fuck you need to do to keep them, no matter what the attraction is. So with
Social
that being
media has
said,
nothing to
social
do
media
with
does not ruin
anybody's
your relationship.
relationship
No,
being ruined. She's
but
right.
but a lot of people,
That's all them.
but a lot of people sit on Facebook and go, "Oh, I want my relationship to be just like that person." You're not gonna live the same life as whoever that meme or that
I'm
gif
not.
or that story. I
Mm-hmm.
get tired of hearing that shit because it's like everybody want the perfect relationship. No relationship is perfect. There's older people out here that's been together for 30, 40, 50 years that will tell you we've been through some shit. It was nothing like what Facebook is trying to make it out to be
Let
for
me ask.
everybody.
Let me ask her a question though. Did you mean because that person is hitting up everybody that's messaging them or doing this or doing that, or is it off of what they say?
I'm both. I mean, you say what you want to say, but also that same person who jumps in everybody's inbox, they do that in person.
Yes.
They
So
don't. They
I
don't
think
get
that that's
social
where
media
the
to help their
separation comes
courage.
from. It's like social media has ruined my relationship, but no, it really wasn't that. It was because the people that who talk to you or want to talk to you that you entertain who's coming in your inbox. That's to me that's the issue. Like people that are have access to you that say, "Hey, what?" Like my ex-boyfriend, for example. There would have been no problem if there was nobody out there to hit him up. And it was like, well, she messaged me. She did this. She did that. It's the opportunity is there for everybody. If he really doesn't, or he or she doesn't want to take the opportunity to have a conflict, it doesn't have to be taken like that.
That's facts. That's facts.
But
So
a motherfucker gonna cheat if a motherfucker want to cheat, though. You know what I'm saying?
All
That's all
day.
right.
yeah, you can't stop the
Motherfucker want to cheat, motherfucker gonna go
if
cheat.
you're gonna cheat. Person gonna cheat, the
Yeah.
person gonna cheat. Social
That's what
media.
I'm saying. But if the opportunity is there, it's there. It's like if you were to just casually stroll through the grocery store, nobody talks to you. Boom, you just get what you need to get and you go home. You talk on social media, you get 3 people that inbox you some shit like, "Oh, you looking good," whatever.
Well, that's for
It's
women.
like
I'm on the ugly man
it's
side.
there. The it's there.
That's for y'all. Y'all get that because
And a lot of people bite that bait.
no, and I don't watch certain women inboxes. Those inboxes go to ping ping ping. Let her post one little picture or something on her story. Ping ping ping. But me, I'm on the ugly people side, so I don't really get hit up because I done got
You
told I
say
look.
that, and
No,
you say you're on the
no.
ugly
Let me
people
tell you.
side,
No,
and then you.
let me tell you. Hold on. I got told I look way better than I do on social media. I say what? Yeah, you look better in person. Well, damn. So that means I'm ugly on social
No,
media.
men look. Y'all take the worst pictures though. Like for
Well,
real.
I'm
Y'all
sorry. I
do.
already done went and got an iPhone. I done did everything else. What you want me
Okay,
else to
all
do?
right. What you're not gonna do is sit here and disrespect our
But
picture
the
taking
issue is
skills.
how you look
Go
on
ahead.
social
Y'all take too
media
much
should have never come up in that.
Y'all do.
Like that's the whole conversation
That's
started
up.
right there. Oh, I
Cause,
seen you. Oh yeah, it's all bullshit. It's all
Cause me,
bullshit. It's
I'm
all
the type to
terrible
go.
conversation.
shit.
I'm the
It's
type.
all bullshit.
Let's meet in person. You know, I'll meet you at McDonald's, or Gyros, whatever the hell you want to go. I don't care, cause I'm just one of those. Say I'm gonna take her to McDonald's or something like that. I know what restaurants is, but it's just the thing about like when I'm when I meet them and it's like, yeah, you look way. I didn't think you looked like that. Da, 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 da. I'm like, so what? I was ugly? Like
Probably y'all pictures be ugly. They be ugly.
Hey, you heard
You know
what my boy
what?
Daryl say. We ain't worried about getting angles around here. We just trying to get the picture on the freaking profile thing. We not doing angles, okay?
I got 3 cameras. I'm sorry. I look better in person. I got 3 cameras back here.
Right.
I look better in person. I'm sorry.
Telly, let them know you look better in person. Damn, you
For
It's
real.
all right, Telly. I'm with you, Telly. I ain't got the light brown Terrence Howard eyes and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, it's not Terrence Howard. It's Michael Ealy.
You
You
get
gotta use
love.
the right one. You gotta use the right. Y'all if we talk about y'all if we disrespecting our picture taking skills, okay?
Okay, let me ask y'all this. Let me
What's up?
ask y'all single men this.
Mm.
When was the last time y'all met somebody in person that you haven't met online and tried to hook up with?
Mm.
Mm.
Ooh, she got
When?
me
Is this
there.
how we do it
It
nowadays?
got
It's
me
gotta be
there.
on. It's gotta be on Facebook. It's gotta be. I saw you here and so.
Oh,
What
my-
damn both of y'all walked away?
Damn.
Really? So that's the only way y'all doing it now. Okay. My point exactly. Thank you.
Hold on,
Listen.
man. It's 2021.
No, it's
I don't
okay.
wanna
I'll
seem
wait.
like-
I'll wait.
I don't want to seem like
I'll
no
wait.
stalker, though.
Commercial.
I don't-
Yes.
no,
Commercial.
hold on.
Ray.
I don't want to seem like
Okay.
a stalker,
I'll
though.
wait. I'll wait.
What choice do I
I'll
got?
wait.
Like
Wait a minute. I didn't say I was single.
like Mr. Telly said, they're all at our fingertips.
It's all.
No. I got what you're saying. But the thing is, what am I supposed to do? It's 2021. If I sit
It's
there, the only-
2021. I still
on.
want to meet somebody
No,
in person
listen,
to know it's
Amber,
real.
just listen.
It ain't all
Real
about.
shit.
If I delete you mean to tell me if I delete Facebook, I ain't never gonna.
I will
meet
probably
somebody,
never meet you.
Like
I
I'm not
probably would-
gonna.
I
Like
probably
it
would
ain't
never
gonna
met
happen.
you.
Y'all are y'all scared that that's not gonna happen?
No, hold
No, it's
Hold
not
up,
that
hold
we're
up. Don't do
scared.
that.
That's the only
Don't
way
do
I
that
can
because we
seek her
don't want to get
attention.
hit with sexual harassment and being creepy and stalkers for trying to holler at you in public. Okay, because Francis, Miss Francis right here. Okay, I ran into her at Turner's Donuts, and I could have been all kind of creeps because she straight up dropped her phone and didn't even realize she dropped her phone, and I had to give it back to her. She just lucky it was me that gave her back her phone, and not some complete weirdo. Because that could have been a lot worse than what it was. But the problem is, men can't holler at girls because do you know how many times I want to holler at a chick when I was in the gym working out? I'm talking about you over there doing the squats. You got the yams. I'm talking about
Yams,
you over there
city.
hitting them squats, and I had to take my hat off to these yams. that was
Yam
over there.
City.
And I want to go over there and say something, but it's like I don't want it to be like, oh, hey, this nigga come bothering me while I'm doing my workout. But I'm sitting over at the same time, I'm like, okay, but you over there doing them squats. You see me looking at you while you doing them squats. I'm like, you need some help. You know what I'm saying? Because baby girl, if I would have known you was bringing yams to Thanksgiving, I would have brought a plate. You need hiring? You need an assistant pimp?
And but then they hit you with the like I
Yeah,
just ruined your
be
whole
acting
entire day by
fake.
saying hello. That's
Be
why I'm
acting
like,
crazy.
look. I'm not saying nothing to people that still want to meet people in person. It's just if I want to really seek her attention or even get her the talk, that's what I gotta do. And then in life, what I always been taught is the man always seek that what he want, right? Most men are considered like a hunter. So we gotta go out there, get our prey. That we gotta do it. Hey, if it gotta take the hearts and the likes, take me to say, hey, good morning. I ain't gonna say, hey, good morning, beautiful you every goddamn day, because that shit get boring to me and I forget. But I'll say, hey, this and that. If I feel like this, if I can get her with my Facebook, I know I'm gonna get her in person.
Hey,
That's
man.
my security way.
Wait. What? You know if you can get what on Facebook?
If I'm ugly on Facebook, if I don't take the right pictures and angles, but I can get her to say, hey, I'll meet you over here and this and that. I know I'm gonna get you in person.
First of all,
I know it.
First of
I'm
all,
just saying. It's
Right,
a
first of all,
confirmation
reason
with another
is-
confirmation.
is you thirsty? Yeah. You ever seen some yams so good you had to get on the phone? Yes, Pastor George, I need a verse because I'm about to see.
Man, bruh,
You gotta look
how
it
many
up.
times I done walked in 7-Eleven or something? Like, damn.
No, well, what I can say for me, I can't speak for other women. We get hit up all the time on Facebook Messenger. Hey,
Y'all don't have
beautiful.
men
Hey,
hit y'all up
pretty.
in
Hey,
person.
this. How you doing? How's your day going? Blah blah
Y'all
blah
don't
blah
have
blah.
men hit y'all up in
How's
person.
life? How's that really does not. It doesn't mean a lot to us.
Francis,
To me,
Amber,
anyway.
y'all
I don't know
have
about
men, y'all
anybody
don't have
else.
men holler at y'all in person.
You said what?
Y'all don't have men holler at y'all in person. I
Oh,
know
no,
y'all
that's
got
the
plenty of
ones
men
We
that
do
want
holler.
to
have men
talk to
holler
in
at us
person.
in person. We do. I'm just
What
saying.
they say? What they say when they see y'all?
I don't
Well,
go
it
to many
depends on
places
where I'm
anymore
at.
other than the gym. So now I just have dudes like ask me if I want to work out with them. I go to work, I go home, and I go to the gym. We can work out. But the fact that they are confident enough to
You
come
said
up to
what?
me
Do
in the
not
gym.
talk to me at the gym. Do
But
not.
how we not supposed to talk to you at the
See,
gym? We
this
over
is
there
just
working
the
out
not
the
confusion
yams.
right there.
Hey, you
You
talking about
coming
no
in the
talk to
gym
you
with
at the
them
gym?
yams, and then you want to tell somebody not to talk to you.
Come on.
Come
Don't talk
on.
to me at the gym. This is
Come on.
why. This is why I'm fat because of y'all. People like y'all.
First of all,
My
first of
fault. I
all,
like BBWs. I like
first of
you that
all,
way. I
first
like
of all, don't do that to
handlebars.
yourself because there's
I
a lot of
like
niggas
that
out there
shit.
that don't give a shit. Okay, we don't. A lot of niggas that don't give a damn. All
Cause
right,
y'all watch
so
I'm one
get
of them
people
fucked.
niggas.
like y'all watch me
I'm one of them
squat.
niggas.
What we supposed to do?
I'm
When you over there
niggas.
with
I'm
the
here.
yams,
Work out.
I was working out until you came and distracted me.
You
I
know
was
what? You
working
brought
out
them
until you
yams in
came and
there. You did me
distracted me.
like social media and distracted
Now,
me.
when we was now, if you see me about to leave and you catch me outside, just run behind me like, "Hey, love, I
Oh
you
no,
know."
then that's when I'm a weirdo. Then that's when I'm a
It's
weirdo.
all
That's
about
when I'm
the
stalking
approach.
you
It's
and
That's
all
you
when
a
I'm a
about
weirdo.
the
stalker.
approach. But
No.
I appreciate a human approach rather than you hitting me up on in my inbox.
Look at
And
Amanda
it
talking about,
depends on how you
hey,
come at me with
BBW.
that.
Did you see this? Amanda,
Hey,
Amanda,
she
you
know what
done
I'm
lost your
about.
BBW status,
She
bro.
know what
Let
I'm
it go.
about. Hey. Black and the Bear, the
She done
sweetest juice.
lost
I
it.
love them. I just love them goddamn BBWs. I ain't gonna lie. I love them. I love them. That's
First of
my
all,
fucking weakness.
we
That is
need to
my biggest
consider,
weakness.
we need to understand BBW because some of the times they be talking about we BBWs and you just thicker than a cold slice of bread. Okay, you thicker than cold
Oh,
peanut butter.
you talking about the Coke bottle shape. No, I call that Coke bottle. You are a Coke bottle. Now, if what I mean by BBW is, girl, you can have that fupa. You can have
Baby, if you got more ass than you got stomach, you are not a BBW. Now, you might be thicker than the motherfucker, but you are not a BBW.
That's
you
that,
thick.
that's not how this works. That's not
That's
how
exactly how this works.
Well,
You
I
can
don't
think
care. I like cellulite. I
If
don't
you
give a damn.
have
right.
I
double
don't
figures,
care.
if you have double figures in your
That
panty
don't mean
number,
nothing. So you got a few scratch marks on your ass. We don't give a damn, little tiger.
Man, hey,
oh,
call
I
it a
know.
We don't
tiger.
care.
They're great. I love them tiger stripes.
We don't
I
care.
love that oatmeal pie look.
Okay,
I love that shit.
let's not get off topic here.
Oh,
We're
my
not
bad.
talking
I'm
about
My
sorry.
the
bad.
size
Right,
of
I'm
right.
women that
sorry.
we like. That's not what
Damn.
we're talking
I'm sorry.
about.
So we
Shit.
hey,
We're
I done
getting
already
off topic.
specified. I like them thick, tattooed, and a little bit toxic.
Yeah, and guess what? Us
I mean,
ladies like it thick and nice and juicy too. So we can just keep on going.
Look at
God
this. Look at
damn.
this shit. Look at this.
Woo. Y'all start
Look
talking
at
about
this.
BBW. I'm sorry.
I'm serious.
Amanda, stop.
All right. Now
Amanda, stop.
simmer down.
Stop, Amanda. Stop.
Simmer down. I was
Stop.
up. Hey, I was up. Yes, Pastor George. I was in the gym trying to get a workout.
Had
Workout.
me on 75 doing the
See
whole
how easily
95.
they get
God damn
distracted?
it.
Well, you the one start. You the
Yeah.
one got us to talk about. Anyway, we gonna switch over to the next question. All right. We got the next question. Okay, my bad. How many of us have an actual person we call our best friend? Right? And do you tell your best friend everything, or do you leave some stuff out?
You want this
Who
to
that
sound
start?
weird?
I have
Sound
some.
weird for you.
I'll speak when I have something to say on that.
You got a best friend, and do you tell your best friend everything, or do you leave some stuff out?
I do have a best friend. I don't get to talk to her as much as I want to because we just are busy with kids and life and everything. With that best friend, I do talk about everything. We talk about everything, everything you can imagine. We talk about. And I have a guy best friend, that's here in Bradenton that I talk to about most stuff.
He gay?
Huh?
He gay?
I bet he ain't. I bet he
Is
ain't.
he gay? No, he's not
Nah.
gay. He's
I knew it. I knew it.
No, he's
I
not
knew
gay.
it because
He's
when they
not
gay, when he that, they look, they'll
Stop it.
they'll tell him everything.
No, and that's the reason why I don't talk to him about a lot of stuff, because he's not gay. He's a real heterosexual dude, and he is a dude. So I can't really get his opinion on a lot of stuff because he's gonna give me that typical man opinion on stuff. Even though he looks out for me and he knows like right from wrong when it comes to like the woman stuff, he's giving me some good advice. He's giving me some bad advice, but I only give him. We don't go into like major details. Like I'd say out of 100%, we go about 90%, 85%, just because he's a guy, so he's not gonna get everything that I say. But when I have a question about like a man's perspective, I do call him. And I feel like he's mostly honest with me about it. And he has told me some stuff that I don't want to hear and that I'm not crazy about, but he's honest with me.
Okay. Well, next time you have a man question, you can bring it here to Real Talk Tuesdays. We'll give you the God's honest answer. I promise you that.
Amen.
Telly, Uncle Telly, what you got? What you got a best friend, Telly?
I got two of them.
You got two of them. How much on a scale? How much you tell them?
100%.
Oh, Ray.
Because they're gonna tell me the truth.
That makes me sad.
They're not gonna tell me what I want to hear. They're gonna tell me what I need to hear. They're gonna tell me if I'm wrong. They'll tell me if I'm right. You know, so I go to them for everything because I need that. I need that honesty. I don't want people who gonna be yes people around me and say, "Oh, you right." No, give it to me straight. If I'm tripping and I'm in the wrong, I need to know so I can modify my behavior. That makes me a better person.
That's facts.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
so
So you saying you and your best friends, y'all tell them everything.
I tell them everything because how they gonna help me if they don't have the full picture?
Okay.
Tell you everything that's right, though. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, are they good people to the point where you're like, you know what, this is a good person to run everything across?
Yeah, it's my mom and my brother.
That's how I feel about my friend. I feel like the capacity that he has as a man, without giving him the details that I would give my other friend, he does me right. He tells me shit I don't want to hear, but I appreciate that. He tells me the stuff that I don't want to accept, and I appreciate that. That's why I think it's good to have male and female friends, so you can get the perspective on both sides. And hopefully you have a person on your side that's not, you know, that doesn't have ulterior motives or wants to be with you or anything like that. Like it's a good, true friendship.
Oh yeah.
That's Miss Francis, what about you? You got a best friend? How much do you tell your best friend?
Yes, I do have a best friend. I tell my best friend everything, but I'm an open book. I tell y'all everything. It don't matter to me. But I only take advice from a select few in my circle.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
Ooh, hold on, say that one more time. Ooh, that was a piece of good advice. Say that one more time for the people in the back.
yeah, I only take advice from my select tribe, from people who are tried and true, people who have morals that are aligned with mine. But my business, everybody can know my business. It don't really matter to me. It ain't much. It ain't much to it.
Right, because you kick a nigga to the curb 6 weeks, so you ain't got much.
Yeah, that's usually I see that's the threshold. It's like the 6 week mark. I don't know what it is about that. I think I got bad juju or something. I don't know.
Cuzzo, what's up? You got a best friend, and do you talk to that best friend about everything, or do you leave some stuff out?
Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy with my best friend. It's actually a female. But the thing is, I've been friends with her for 5 years and never met her in person. Just always talked on the phone, always conversated, always connect this and that.
Really?
Yeah. I don't go to Miami. It's too damn ratchet down there. But I do not. Once I see a black man with them long, I got locks, and I still go the other way. So, but nah, me and her, we talk about a lot, but it's more or less like I think other people will have to say like their best friend, like somebody they can go to, like go to their house type thing. Like me, I don't have it like that because I have to go freaking 4 hours just to go to her house to talk when I can just call on the phone in 2
Yes,
seconds. But
that's my dilemma. My best friend. Well, I take that back. I do have a best friend here. A couple of them who I think I really could talk to, which I don't share everything because, there's just sometimes where I'm just being fucking stupid and I know what they're going to say already. But I do have a best friend who's not here anymore. She lives in New York. I will tell her everything.
yeah,
I wish she was here.
I don't really.
And I just want to say, Ray, I feel you, girl. My brother is passed away. He died of a drug overdose. So I saw her comment. I just want her to know that I feel how she feels. And I love you for that. And I'm sorry. Sorry if y'all aren't up on what she said, but
No,
I feel for her. So
well,
Sorry
I got 3 best friends. And actually one of them is Chris and the other one is Amanda. And Chris has been my friend for 15 plus years, and I'm talking about I remember the day we finally realized we were best friends. Like one day, bro, we were chilling at the house and that nigga walked into the room and he was like, "Hey, you hungry?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm hungry." He's like, "What you thinking about eating?" And we looked at each other with the eye contact of people who've known each other for like 1,000 years and said Popeyes at the same damn time. And I was like, God damn, yeah, this is it right here. You my day 181. That's my boy. We just be on some other shit. And I think I share like 98% of stuff with him. He but I think for the same thing Telly said, I think that the reason why I can say like people like Chris and Amanda are like my best friends are because they consistently look out for me, and it's not something I never have to ask them to do. They're always trying to just make me do better in a very positive way. Chris will come at me and be like, "Okay, I know you want to do it that way, but I feel like maybe you should adjust and do it this way. That way you get a better outcome." And I'll be like, "This is why I'm talking to you about shit, because I want to be ghetto and ratchet. But you right though, you got a point." So I'm gonna go ahead.
I wish I had best friends like that, but nah, niggas just want to flow.
You know what I'm saying?
listen, I don't have to always mess with best friends, but I will say this at the end of this conversation. Look, if nobody is with me, for me, and all that, bye. Bye.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the issue. A lot of people have fake friends that they can't really rely on. I don't want anybody like that in my life. If you're not like a real true friend for me anymore, you're not needed in my life anymore. I don't want that. I'm too old for that shit. People should always want what's best for you.
Right.
Without any vendetta, without any ulterior motives, nothing. So if people don't want what's best for you, they gotta go.
I 100% agree with that. Like I said, so I think like my few best friends, Chris and Amanda has been like two of my best friends for a while, and like I said, they're always just trying to push me to head in the right direction. And like I said, even though I want to hear the shit they saying, I still listen because I know that they just got my best interests at heart. So I'm backing up what Telly said. Like, I don't want somebody that's always going to agree with me. You know what I'm saying?
No, like, if somebody always is going to agree with you, that's not a person for you.
This what
they
you're going to
cannot agree with you all the time.
Yeah, and they don't.
That's not your
friend.
They
don't. And
that's
good. Every once in a while, they disagree with me to a point where I'm like, you know what? I don't even know why I'm friends with you. This is bullshit.
But no, if it makes you think about what you're doing, then that's good. That's a good friend to have, to make you think about what's happening.
It's very true. And I want to say this. EJ is honestly my favorite cousin. He be killing me sometimes, but he my favorite cousin. I swear that, like he already knew what was up. Like when I had my spot over in Sarasota, like that nigga never had to ask. That nigga never had to ask me to come over. Like all he ever do was like, "Hey, bro, I'm about to pull up," and I'd be like, "I bet." Like you don't get that with me from a lot. Like ain't nobody telling me they pulling up to my house, and it's like I'm like okay. Like EJ was one of them people. Like I'm pulling up, and then this what made him top, right? That nigga brought Publix fried chicken one day. That's how I knew it was like, yeah, he the top favorite. He brought the spicy fried chicken wings and pineapple fudge. I was like, oh, he definitely, and I didn't even have to ask him to do it. Okay, I didn't have to ask him to do it. He just brought it off with. So yeah, people just. Yeah, you gotta choose your best friends, and I would say Chris and Amanda are definitely best friends, and I tell them like 90%. And EJ is by far my favorite cousin. And listen, Nick, not Otis. Fuck no. Fuck
Here he goes, starting the bullshit.
Fuck that.
No, that was sweet.
Fuck Otis.
Yeah, my cousin, my cousin. Y'all know I love my cousin. Anybody know that? They know I take that 45-minute trip in 2 seconds. It don't matter.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
It was always love.
Yeah, but that's why I say the only thing that sucks with being 45 minutes is I can't always, you know what I'm saying, just jet down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but anytime he came down, baby, it was always love. Like I said, never had an issue. We even went to Vegas together. You know what I'm saying? We took our Florida poles in California. Nigga, all right,
well let's let me ask you this question though.
What's up?
If your friend said, "Hey, don't date somebody, your best friend, like who you just said," would you follow their advice or would you not?
I mean, well, my best friends, if they tell me not to date somebody, they definitely give me a reason. Like I feel like you shouldn't date this person for X, Y, and Z. And for me, I look at it and know that it's coming from a straight place of like I care about you as a person, so I don't want you to be with this person because I don't feel like that person is for you. So
what if they didn't want you to be with that person because they already smashed and they were like,
fuck you, Chris. Fuck you. Hey, my bad. It always smelled like weed because I was always outside.
I can say this. If my friends have already smashed, we gonna have to have a whole nother conversation about you smashing some chick.
Is that a deal breaker for you?
Yeah, if my friend smashed, that's a no-go. Like my friend, my cousin, like
that's a deal breaker.
That's a no. Yeah, that's a deal breaker. Homie smash, no, that's a deal breaker. I appreciate you.
I just had to ask that because y'all were, I had to kind of see.
I done gave a girl I was hitting back in my childhood days to somebody. Like, I don't care. Like, don't even come and ask. Because at the end of the day, like I said earlier, cheaters and motherfuckers gonna fuck if they want to. So what I'm gonna go ahead and say is this. I could have been dealing with this woman for 5 to 10 to 15 years. If
what?
Old boy, no, I'm just saying as an example.
That's a long time, dude. Like that's crazy.
But that's the time limit is. A lot of people are gonna sit here and go, well, that's a deal.
Man, please. No.
And then most of the time, see, I live in a city where motherfuckers lie, cheat, and steal like Eddie Guerrero used to do.
We're not even gonna have this.
So my thing is,
you just said if you dealt with it.
Hold on, but like most of these motherfuckers in this city, because I know Braid.
Where are you from? I'm sorry. Where are you from?
Tampa. I'm up in Tampa.
So you just said if a girl had messed around with some dude for 15 years, what did you just say?
I could have messed around with her for however X amount of time. It does not matter. Motherfuckers are still gonna go fuck if they want to. You could have been with somebody for 5, 10, 15 years, and all they got to do is take that one motherfucker to say, "Hey, I've been had my eye on you." They gonna go over there if they want to.
Basically.
I done seen it. Just like we just sat here and talked about. Because you said you been in another female inbox, saw that this motherfucker was there trying to fuck with her. Over here, she trying to fuck with this married man. I done seen it all. So at the end of the day, why should I give a damn?
I'm sorry.
What am I gonna
No,
start?
I'm sorry.
Listen,
That's why I just go ahead and say I'll meet a chick that's out of state because I know it ain't somebody in Florida hit.
basically, I let it slide.
Might as well get one that from New York.
No. See, y'all are settling, and that's sad. Yeah, that's sad.
No, I
y'all
just don't.
are
I just
settling,
don't
and
give
that's
a
sad.
damn. I don't give
We
a
go-
damn. I don't
listen,
even
we
have
gonna
really
move
best
on.
friends.
That's
So
fine.
if
That's fine. That's fine. Your standards are where they're at. That's fine.
But
It's no problem.
All right, we
more or
go.
less of an understanding that okay, y'all are still gonna go do what y'all gonna go do at the end of the day. Most motherfuckers won't even say nothing that they even went and did something and to sit at the same table with a person that they just fucked 2 weeks ago and don't say shit.
No, you
got
But me, I'm not
we'll talk
settling.
about
I'm
that
just
Friday.
saying what the real talk is. Y'all gonna sit here and I'm not gonna fuck with this person because of this. Well, hey, they probably fucked this up and you don't even fucking know it.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna switch to the next subject. We're gonna talk about that Friday. As adults, we all have our bad habits. So, what is one thing you can't stop spending money on, even though you probably need to? Miss Francis, you want to go first?
Eating out. I eat
God.
out several times a week. Damn.
I need some of you. Y'all be eating that.
Your mic went out. Is it
Hold
just
on.
me? I can't hear him.
His mic went out.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, hold on. What you said? Hold on.
No.
Telly, you getting called out. You getting called out. Wifey said, Telly, how much money you spend on Amazon a month?
Good Lord,
Y'all,
man.
can y'all hear me now?
We hear you now. Hold on. We're gonna give you a second. Telly, how much money you spend on Amazon a month?
Man, I'm mad. Man, let me tell you, man. Jeff Bezos, he made his billions off of me. 'Cause I just can't stop, dog. They need to take my card away. I mean, I'm on Amazon buying food, clothes, everything, dude. I'm addicted.
How much stuff in your Amazon cart right now?
It's empty now. But as soon as I get some money, it's gone. It is gone. Especially around, man, Christmas coming up. I'm about to burn that bad boy up.
Man, stop it. So Francis can't stop eating out. 3 times a week.
Yeah, the last time it was like $2,500.
Oh my God! For what? Amazon?
No, eating out. I have 3 kids. I gotta feed 4 people.
You spent $2,500 in what?
On food. To put this in perspective, if I take my kids to just McDonald's, that's $40, $50.
$40.
You need to get that app.
Yeah, you need to get the app. You tripping. They got all type of deals on now.
We don't go to McDonald's often. We don't go to McDonald's. But so I'm always forget that. But yeah, I mean, we go to Armature Works. We went to Armature Works this weekend, $120.
Oh, your kids gonna need some coupons.
Hold on. We gonna
have to Groupon. Yo, people, you better start using Groupon.
We're not gonna gloss over the fact that Amanda got 367 items in her Amazon cart.
Damn.
We're not gonna gloss over that.
Amanda
we're gonna talk
has
about this.
What could possibly be in that? Yeah. Amanda, what's in your cart?
I wants to know. 300. Telly, what's the most stuff you ever had in your
I thought child support was out here breaking
Man.
people. Y'all breaking y'all own damn thing.
Let me tell you something. And it's the truth. When I do Amazon, I don't never get shit for me. It's for the wife and the 4 kids, man. All them, you look through my shit, that's shit for them. I get one thing, man. So she can say I shop on Amazon. It's true, but all the shit I buy is for them. I mean, I make the money, they spend the money. That's how it is.
Rhea said she got almost 300 items in her save later cart.
Good Lord. I got 2.
Yeah,
I'm like,
just buy
say
the
them
shit,
for
y'all.
later.
Just buy it. Just buy the shit.
Listen. The problem is
With a bundle package deal or something like that on Amazon. That's why y'all got so much.
hold on.
Like, I'm trying to figure this out. Y'all need discount codes.
Don't
Y'all
let
need
him
what?
lie. What he lie?
Y'all-
Miss Tiffany Jackson, what he lying about? He want to know. Miss Tiffany, what is
Shit,
he?
I want to know.
She say, don't let him lie.
I want to know.
Listen,
She
Tell me.
playing to clear the air.
hey, so if we're gonna talk about stuff in your Amazon cart, I might not have 300 things saved in my Amazon cart, but right now the total in my Amazon cart is $2,700. Right? Leave me alone, mind y'all damn business. I don't want all judgmental looks.
Bro,
Leave
what
me
you trying to buy the PS5 when it come on in stock or something? Like a couple of them? What you-
It's part of my. What'd you say? 2 items. Wow, you don't know me like that, bro. Hold on. Jody helps me put shit in my Amazon cart, so don't do. First of all, that's not even true. Okay. All right, you finna get blocked. She said, "Yo, if anybody wants to buy me a flamethrower for Christmas or my birthday, I'm definitely taking.
What?
It is definitely up for grabs if you want to buy me a flamethrower for my Christmas or birthday. Okay.
Bro, is
Right.
it even country enough out there in Bradenton to have a flamethrower?
It's not about country. It's just about convenient having it. Somebody just get me a damn flamethrower.
Like, what are you getting ready for? A zombie apocalypse?
Maybe shit. Everybody taking these vaccines.
Well, sorry, I didn't have no choice, and they bought
Okay,
my ticket to Jamaica.
First of all these people think they know me. Chris, probably 2 guns. Her ass, a gun. This nigga, a flame. All right, we skipping over y'all comments. The hell with y'all. Leave me alone. If I had to say, I gotta stop buying gun stuff. I really do. It
Yeah,
don't
give
make
him a bucket of bullets, and he'll have a smile on his face and some Popeyes chicken.
Listen, listen. I go to the gun store and I literally just go in there and just pick up like 100 rounds of every one I got every single time. Like I don't hesitate every single time. It is ridiculous, and it's like I got to do better. Like, Mike, you don't need this ammo this month, but it's like, you know what? Shit's getting crazy out there. I think I do. So between buying ammo and gun parts and
Bro,
I
why
would say
you
eating out for lunch, I definitely got to do better. Stop spending so much money on Fandango. Like, bro, you can go to a regular movie theater. You don't have to go to the Center Bistro every time. It is not that serious. Tell me why you shaking your head.
This is it.
That's your Amazon purchase?
This is the one thing I got.
No.
My Chicago Bears shirt.
No.
One.
Don't lie. No, don't lie.
And this.
Yeah.
A new laptop.
all in the camera with it? She
Oh,
all
we
in
got
the
a new
camera with
laptop.
it. She
Hold
all-
on, put that back on the camera. What you got, a Dell?
Yeah, laptop.
Oh, snap. Okay.
That's it.
He said,
You get
hold on.
2 things out of a year.
But hold on, tell me how much that laptop cost?
$65.
That's a okay. All right, I'll let you have that one. He said he buys stuff for him. He has mysterious packages that show up because he forgot he got him something, just not as much as he does for us though. Tell you got mysterious packages showing up.
Yeah, twice a year. Because the damn things take about 6 to 8 weeks to get delivered. So I fucking forget. I'll be like, the hell is this?
Okay, we should have just rephrased this question. How has Amazon fucked up your budget? So let me ask y'all a question. When you're on Amazon, do you just hit the buy now button or do you put it in your cart and contemplate it?
Buy now.
Shaking my head.
Yeah, I don't
Telly,
have
what
it in my
about you,
cart
Telly?
or my
You
What
buy
about
now?
me? What?
You hit the buy now button or you put it in your cart and contemplate it?
No, I hit the buy now. When I see something and I'm going to purchase it, ain't no hesitation. Buy now. Now, when I hit the add to cart, that means I got some more stuff to get.
Wifey say Telly hits that buy now button. Cuzzo, what you hitting? You hitting the buy now button Oh,
Amazon is not in my budget.
oh,
I don't do that shit. I go to the store and buy my stuff. I
my
like to
brother
walk.
say, contemplate like a motherfucker. Miss Amber, what are you spending on? That you probably need to tighten up on? Besides Amazon, obviously, because obviously we all got issues. Oh,
I can't really say like I'm trying to refinance my house, so I'm trying to like be cool and chill on what I spend because I'm trying not to show them that I'm like crazy and spending
okay. So
money
you
on
trying to keep
stuff
the
that I
budget
shouldn't
together
be.
so you can refinance the house. I got you.
But I will say this. I hate it when Amazon or Shein or you know Fashion Nova is like, oh, 40% off, 80% off. It's tempting. It's horrible. It's nasty. It's horrible. It's a horrible game that they play.
What
So
about Bath and Body Works when they send you them little
no,
coupons in them?
I'm not stuck on that. I'm not dealing with that. Like I love like candles and shit like that, but no, I'm not stuck on that. But I am just gonna say this. I want to buy a lot of things that I should not buy. So I've been real chill on the internet lately.
Man, they say Shein
I'm
stay
being good.
getting my money.
Huh?
Wait, buy one get one. Wait, is that a sale now? Wait, is that buy one get one a sale now?
Listen to you. About to go spend some money.
He's
now.
like,
Listen
tell
to
me
you.
now immediately. I'm
Right.
hooked.
Listen to him. Listen to him. He
Hey,
about to
first of
go
all,
spend some money
mind y'all business. Shout out. All right, we're gonna blow through some of these good questions. All right, so obviously people need to stop eating out and stay the hell off of Amazon and Fashion Nova.
Me and my son, we don't eat out a lot. We don't do that. We're like that's like
I'm
special.
talking about Miss Francis and the gang over there out there being bougie and eating out all the time. All right, so
Lazy,
next question.
bougie.
Okay, if you had to go back and tell your 18-year-old self something, what would it be?
Oh Lord, who are you starting with?
I'm gonna start with Aunt. Aunt, what you had to tell yourself? You had to tell your 18-year-old self something. What would it be?
Man, look, I got a lot of advice for my 18-year-old self. One, leave them hoes alone. That's number one.
Yes.
They're gonna mess your life up. Number two, stay in the military. Don't think about getting out. Stay there and retire. Number three, man, just focus on yourself. You know, get yourself right. Everything else will fall into place for you.
I would have said the same thing. Don't focus on them hoes. And
For real.
I think we're gonna have a whole group. Leave them hoes alone.
Man, I was out here bad at 18.
they nasty.
Trying to stick my shit in there. Anything.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, that's too much information.
I'm just saying, man. 18.
Hey, it might be kids' watch.
Hey, okay, well, I'm gonna keep it clean then. Shit, I'd have humped a light socket if you let me. Shit, my ass was out here. I'm like, man,
y'all talking about me. Y'all talking about me. Shit,
but that's 18-year-old me though.
Oh, Jesus.
Bro, I did not have life that easy like that.
Shit.
I did not have it that easy.
Okay, that was a lot. Miss Francis, if you had to go back and tell your 18-year-old self something, what would you say?
Invest in real estate will be probably the only thing. I already was a mom at 18, so shit, couldn't tell myself that. So yeah, invest in real estate. That's it. Get your money up.
Hey, I'm with Telly. If I had to tell myself something when I was 18, boy, leave them hoes alone. Leave them alone. Let it go. Stay home. Don't be trying to move out. Stack you some money.
Mm-hmm.
Leave them hoes alone. What else? Oh, beat Otis ass now while you got the chance.
Damn.
Dividends later. fuck that nigga up now while you got the opportunity. And listen,
I
just
need the
leave.
background on this Otis story one day.
I got you. Just leave these hoes alone, bro.
And see,
God,
Listen,
I'm the
honestly, if I
favorite
could go back
cousin.
to my 18-year-old self, I would just say,
she's on the phone. You done drop the phone on her?
my whole thing dropped. Y'all good?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, we good.
I would say, this just gosh, I don't even know. That's bad.
Well, hey, you can always just say leave them hoes alone, cause
Yeah, we can say leave them we can say leave them hoes alone. No, I would say
we can say leave
just
them hoes
focus on
alone.
what really matters. Like we didn't know what mattered at that time, so
You need to do that in
Hey,
the background.
that's true. But hey,
living and learning is a really great thing, and growing older is really a wonderful thing too. So
well, leave them hoes alone. Amber, if I had to give you some advice if I see you 18, leave them hoes alone.
mhm.
Miss Tiffany said I would stay in Texas. Cuzzo, what about you? What about you, Cuzzo?
If I could have told my 18-year-old self anything, I would have said, go ahead and get into the military early. Don't wait until you're about 21 or 22. Go ahead and go now. You got the win. You're still athletic. You just got off a good track year as your senior year. You know what I'm saying? This and that. I should have just went ahead and went in. Me, I can't say don't worry about the hoes because shit, I ain't have none until
Straight down with that.
but shoot, I ain't meet what I met my wife at what like 20. Yeah. So I ain't have no whole phase when I got out of school. I ain't really care.
Oh, well, Francis, don't be yelling at them babies. What you saying to them kids?
No, you gotta customize.
We want to hear. If you can parent on real talk, go ahead and customize.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta say fuck.
Yeah,
Sometimes you
you
gotta say
gotta
fuck
bleach
them
my
kids.
kitchen down.
And I know they ain't in there trying to mess up the kitchen after you done cleaned it.
That part.
But hey, tell them they about to get choked out. They ain't about to get choked out. So listen, we're gonna throw to the next question, right? All right. What is the best advice you got growing up that you still use to this day?
Who you want to
Fake
go
it
first?
until you make it. Fake it until you make it. That's the one advice I done heard from damn near every black person in my life. I don't care if they my uncle, cousin, my own mama told me, you gotta fake it until you make it. That's exactly what I've always been told, and it stays true to me every day.
Bruh, Rhea say think before you act, which is a good one. Nick, I'm sick of Nick. This boy say don't talk
to strangers. Wow. And then we still got Halloween going on, but you tell me don't talk to strangers. But all right.
Man, knock it off. Francis, what about you, Francis? What is the one piece of advice you got growing up as a youngin' and you still use to this day?
No pain lasts forever, so I don't be down about much because I know you're gonna get through it.
That is facts. That's right. My somebody told me one day, what do you say? Tough times don't last forever. Tough people do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Facts.
Telly, what about you?
Yeah, my mama always said everybody ain't your friend. So
say it one more time. What she said, Telly?
She said everybody ain't your friend.
Ooh.
You gotta watch who you have around you.
Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner.
For real.
You know what? Not even your fuckboy cousin. You know, nice bitch. You know, he ain't your friend.
You know what? I need to talk to you about this shit. Like, damn, bro.
Listen,
like,
though,
you really want to kill all this.
That's some real shit. Not everybody ain't your friend. Right? Not everybody that ain't your friend. I would say the advice I got growing up that I still use to this day is if you always ready, you ain't never got to get prepared. My daddy told me that a long ass time ago. He said, if you always ready, you ain't never got to get prepared. You ain't never got to rush. You ain't never got to struggle. And I tell you what, I give you a piece of advice from my mom, right? Stop walking around my damn house with no damn socks on and that cold ass floor because you're gonna get sick. Now I don't know how true that is or not, but I do not walk around the house without socks on if it's cold because the floor cold and I don't want to get sick. Especially with this cold, this C19. I don't walk around barefoot on cold floors. Even in my own house, I still didn't walk around barefoot. I got it's cold. I gotta put on some socks on my slides because I ain't walking around barefoot because I don't want no smoke.
Hey, Cuzzo, did you
What's
ever
up?
get the other one? All you gotta do is stay black and die.
Everybody needs your friend. Everybody needs your partner.
Stay black and die. I got that one. And what was the other one? You already got a strike against you. You black.
Hey, that's it. What else? Oh, and also told me, right? Also told me, don't ever take a woman out to a restaurant and she can't get the most expensive thing on the menu. Damn, that's some true shit right there.
Damn, I'm always was the one that paid. I should have listened to that shit.
You should. Hey,
I should have listened to that shit. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Shit.
So that's all right. And one more, and then we can all go to bed. All right.
Yeah, I know y'all got work in the morning.
Right. So, what is the biggest difference between your 21-year-old self and yourself right now? What is the single biggest difference you can tell in yourself?
My weight.
I just came back to the camera like,
seriously?
What?
That's
She
the
mean
one.
that. She mean that.
like you could. I'm not trying to. I don't want to sound like an ass, but you could have changed that anytime.
Y'all keep watching me squat in the gym. I can't go.
Damn it,
That should be encouragement.
You know what? You got an excuse pass. You got an excuse
No, you
pass.
should
Yeah,
be.
go ahead.
When you in the squat and you got an audience, you should be going harder because now you have
Motivation.
fans.
You got motivation.
Y'all go ahead with y'all biggest difference.
She say my weight. I'm sick. Tell me what's up. Tell me what's the biggest difference between the 21-year-old you and you right now?
Shit, man. My tolerance for bullshit.
Yes.
You know, at 21, I had the energy for it. At 44, I don't want to hear the shit. So,
Yep.
like, I don't want to play around no more. Get straight to the fucking point. I don't need no long stories. Just tell me what you want, then get the fuck out my face.
Yes.
That's it. I'm not as nice as I used to be.
Wait, you used to be nice?
Yeah, I was very sweet. I was a sweetheart.
What happened?
Life happened. I'm an asshole now.
Hey, that first baby mama.
Nah, long before her, shit.
Yeah,
Just,
the word
you know,
make you grab a jacket real quick.
You go
Listen,
through all
don't put that on nobody. Like, I will say this: being 21 and 37 now, that's a whole different person. That's our own growth. That's your own thing, and you don't accept the same things that you did when you were younger. Like it's totally different. That's a big difference. That's
very true. I think for me, I'm gonna kind of agree on Telly. Is that I think one of my positive bigger differences, I do have a little bit more patience than I did when I was 21, because everything at 21 had to be now. Now that it's like I can wait and see that, like, hey, you're gonna force this and it's not gonna be as good as you want it to be. So it's like you have to wait sometimes. And sometimes when you wait, better things will come or you'll find it better. Because I think that for me, it's like I went car shopping and I could have forced it, but I was patient and waited another 2 months, and I found something 4 years newer and a lot better than I was going to get because I was rushing it. So, I think that I've grown to have some patience. Between now 21 and now, I've grown some patience. So, last one, Cuzzo, what about you? What's the biggest difference between 21?
Well, you roll on past that like
What?
wait.
What's going on? Hold on.
I say, what you gonna answer? What's the biggest?
Oh no, I
difference?
thought she was talking. My bad. No, that's why I was like, huh? What happened?
No, I was. I kind of was.
Oh, my bad. Speak your
No.
piece. My bad. We don't want.
No, it's
No,
okay. I just felt like the process between like being 20 something and being 30 something, you were kind of like scrolling through that like it was not like a big deal. Like it is a big deal. It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. I think I
20s
learned.
versus 30s something is a very big deal.
I think that in that aspect for me, it's just like I just learned to have patience because my biggest problem with myself, I just didn't have any patience. I think I made more mistakes in my life rushing everything and not having patience. Because it's like I rushed to move out, I rushed to get my first apartment, I rushed to get my next apartment, I rushed to get my first car. And it's like it always turned out like every time I rushed, it just turned out bad. Like I was so pressed to get a car that I bought one and then the motor blew out 6 months. That if I would have listened to my dad and waited, I could have got something like damn near brand new. So it's like I learned that now that I'm 33, it's just like my patience level is there with life. It's not gonna kill you to wait. It's not gonna kill me to wait. So I think for me that's it. I just like my patience was not there, and it's like I had to do better with waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a little bit more than that, but we because of time. So
Yeah.
go ahead, Cuzzo. What's up?
Yeah, when and that's only 8 years ago. So I know certain people are well past my little 8 years ago.
But 8 years is a big gap.
Yeah, 8 years is a big gap. And for me, it became more of I can understand more now. Instead of me ready to jump the gun and try to outthink you and what you're saying or outthink you and what you're doing, I started learning I needed to understand that certain things just don't play out the way they need to play out. So instead of me always, like you said, you was rushing for the apartment, you was rushing for the car. Me, I was always so angry about not getting the car or not getting the apartment. So I had to learn to understand that things come in due time. Everybody doesn't have once you hit 18, you need to already be driving. So hey, I had to go catch the Heartline for a while. You know what I'm saying? By 25, you need to be married. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like like that's why I really feel like me sitting down, having that understanding of what's going on, how the way I need to go about it, taking advice from certain people, and doing what I had to do really kind of made me better, because I'm not going to lie to anybody. I actually have panic attacks. Back when I was 21, 22, me being so angry about not being able to get things done was sending me into those panic attacks. I was going to work having, you know what I'm saying? I would get off of work, have one at the house. I was just in such a rush, just like you, but I didn't understand what the hell the rush was for. You get what I'm saying? So I had to really sit back. Now, 8 years later, I had one here recently because of stress, but out of like damn near 3-4 years, I didn't have one. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have those episodes anymore. I stopped having them because I started to sit down, breathe, and understand. Start to get better at that, because you're always going to be that short temper fused person if you don't ever understand. It's just like teaching somebody something. We all went to school. Everybody here went to school. I hope, when you didn't understand something, you got frustrated, you got pissed off, you got, your mind went somewhere else. But once you got better at understanding what you were doing, you sat down and did it without a breeze. You know, you didn't have to ask nobody, or you probably got stuck a little bit on the question, asked them real quick, and you got back on track. So that's what I started realizing that I've done for the past 8 years.
Hey, well, you know what? I've seen some growth in you from 21 now, and I just want to say I am proud of you because you have made some growth and you have made some efforts to try to be a better person. And I've seen you make steps to try to be a better dad and just a better overall person to everybody around you. So, my nigga, I see you, and if don't nobody else say it, boy, I'm proud of you.
Hey, I thank you for that. I don't hear that. I do not hear that often. I do not hear that often.
I'm proud of you. But we're gonna talk about real quick. She said, "I can't wait till I'm grown" was the dumbest shit I ever said.
For real. I be wanting to go back to school so bad. I'd rather go 6 o'clock on the bus and get chewing on that lunch.
Look, we wanted to be in our house and eat whatever we wanted to, and I was so ready to come home whenever I wanted to and have.
I miss WB Kids, dog. I miss WB Kids on 32 when I had the antennas with the like this. I miss it.
Hey,
I need it.
Take me back to the Nintendo days. I ain't gotta pay no rent. You feel me?
Man, what blow right in the cartridge. Whole time.
Right out.
Take me back. The graphics was trash, but it was the greatest time of my life. I don't care.
Listen,
I hate buying my own system now. I used to like it when Christmas came around.
That's it. So listen, we gonna wrap it up for the night. But I just want to thank everybody for coming and hang out with us tonight. Appreciate Mr. Telly. I appreciate you coming and hang out with us and soldiering through. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Cuzzo, for sliding through. Miss Francis, I appreciate you for coming through. Miss Amber, I definitely appreciate y'all for coming through and sharing some words of wisdom. We will see y'all again next Tuesday, and we'll let y'all know what we talk about next Tuesday. So y'all have a great night, and again, I appreciate all my guests for coming on, and we'll see y'all next week. Hold on, like, share, and subscribe. We doing a boxing podcast Thursday?
I think we are.
Okay, hey, final round boxing on Thursday, and catch Coach A's Impact podcast, and catch us on Saturday morning 9 o'clock. We're gonna be talking about it. We're gonna talk about that raggedy bitch Jada Pinkett Smith this Saturday.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Wait. You can't end it like that.
Yeah, we is. We got some stuff.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I tell you what.
How you gonna end it on some pedophile shit like that?
No, we talk about that. We talk about Jada Pinkett punk ass on Saturday.
Yeah.
So, hey, Miss Amber, you got something to say? You more than welcome to log on.
I will log on to that shit. Yes, I will log on to that.
I'm trying to figure out what happened. I don't follow celebrities. But
hit me up. Okay. Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.